Alright, hey y'all, it's Pizza Hulk. We're back here today in the long dark, back in our immersion series. Uh, Hopefully, I'm gonna say hopefully. So Tuesday I did try to stream the long dark. I did start this episode with this title, so if you're seeing it again and you're going, did I see it already? No, you maybe, I don't know. But I deleted those because the interwebs is just being terrible. I've had a lot of problems streaming here lately. I don't know why. It just, some days it's just not really working. But you know, we're gonna give it a try. I feel like it happens. This is like maybe the second, third, probably even the third time that this has happened. Oh, turn that down. There we go. Anyway, if this has happened, it just seems like every now and then I'll get like a couple days or a week where I can't stream. It just keeps crashing. Not the game, right? And not even the Wi-Fi. Just literally the stream dies. So we're giving it a go though, and hopefully it works out okay. Uh, yeah, I basically ended up giving myself a little bit of time in Minecraft that day, but the same thing happened. I was wondering if maybe the Long Dark was cursed. And it happened in Minecraft too. But let me tell you what I was doing and what my plan is. So we've got this moose side. Let's run inside actually. We got a moose in episode 10, the last episode, and it worked out great. It's right behind Grey Mama's house. There's a spot right up there. There are wolves that wander around Grey Mother's that you're going to have to worry about, but I don't think they actually go all the way up to where the moose is. I'll point that out real quick. But we've been working on our cooking skill. We've been working on our mending skill. Right? Cooking, we're heading towards level 5. That's great. And mending, we're on our way to level 3. I feel like level 2 is a must, and level 3 is just something that I personally am always going to do. Once you get to level 3, not only do you pretty much succeed every time that you mend something, but you also get a 10% bonus on that actual action, and it goes a little faster. But we got the Tails stuff going on. We've got the radio, right? And so I thought I was going to turn the tower on, but in this immersion run we have a very low loot table. It's kind of a mix of stalker and interloper would be the best way to describe it. I only have one wire here that I know of, and I only had 4 pieces of scrap, but in those 2 little quick tries to stream, I managed to get a couple more pieces of scrap metal. So yeah, I was looking around and through the houses. There were a couple houses I hadn't even searched yet. I was hoping maybe I'd left a wire or 2 laying on the ground. And unfortunately, no, it's not looking so great. So what I was thinking is, because we've got the moose side and we're waiting on it, right here, you can see we're at 36%. So basically, we've got like 6.5 days left. So I was thinking, beyond doing some more mending and cooking, I would again try to get those parts and get the signal tower up and running. But then I started thinking, since I've had a couple days, and I do need to kill some time here, what I could do is run back to Milton and drop a couple things off. Like, we don't have a ton of carry weight, but we can take a few things with us. Leave the rifle and a pistol behind. Is this pistol better, by the way? It is not better, by the way. I was thinking a bag of flour, if I've got enough room for it. It's not in very good shape. I think it's the best one. Alright. Bag of flour. Oof, yeah, we're getting close. I think I found some cooking oil. Maybe I already put it down. It should be outside. Let's check the fridge. Found 5 more coffee that are in decent shape, so that's good. You know what? Maybe we will get these. We'll get these out of here. Oh, that's already put me over. I guess I won't worry about the oil then, will I? What am I carrying on me? Some meat. I don't really need to carry that with me. That's a couple pounds. Yeah, let me get some coffee out of here. Anyway, how you guys doing? Hope you're out there having a good day. Hope you're doing what you want to do, and I hope it's going well. You're just having a pretty good day. I'm playing the long dark, so that's always good news, right? It was kind of a busy morning, but, you know, got a lot done today. Okay, I knew I was missing something. So there's my pan.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
And that puts us over. As you can see, like I said, I think I can drop the steak and we just wander on out of here. But anyway, yeah, go to Mystery and then drop off the rifle and a pistol, you know, and everything, the stuff I'm grabbing right now. And then that way I'll have a little more weight when I'm leaving from here. Well, again, back to Mystery. If I can get the signal tower done, and once the moose hide's cured. Moose hide will give me an extra 11 pounds of carry weight, which would be fantastic. Oh, I thought the broth was going to do it. I hadn't calculated in the pan. Alright, what's in my pockets? We got some oatmeal I don't really need. Okay. Got that, and then I did want to switch out these pies. They're not looking so good. I thought I had another stack. Oh, I do have another thing of oil. Okay. Huh, I wonder if I dropped them somewhere by mistake. I had 3 stacks of pies. What do I need right now? Well, I'm just right on the cusp. I know, we'll drop the book. Okay. Oh, it cleared up. Nice. A little foggy, but that's not too bad. Not even bad. So yeah, I'm going to run back to Mystery. That's the plan today. Drop off the rifle, the pistol, this fuel, whatever. Lower my overall carry weight. We'll come back with the bow in case we need to do any hunting. So we'll keep that, and that's the lightest weight one, or weapon that we have. So we'll keep that going. Because I was thinking about maybe killing a deer here. But I should have plenty of moose meat. And I don't think it'll spoil in the time that it's going to take for while I'm here. So, and there's junk food and stuff playing around. Oh, and bun buns. Where have you been? I've been looking all over for you guys. I guess they're back here now, huh? And there's a deer up there? I really noticed, I mean, it's been a while, I guess, since I've been to Mountain Town. Oh, and like I said, the moose was behind grandmother's house. Like, basically, you go behind the house to the left on that and go up this incline, and he's back there in the woods. And apparently the bun buns that are, I mean, I don't know if they moved the ones in town, but now they're hanging out down here. And yeah, I saw a deer back there. So good to know. Anyway, I rechecked the houses in town. I rechecked the gas station already. I can check the farm again, of course. There might be some stuff there, honestly. But I either way, the way I'm looking at it, either way, I want to go back to Mystery and drop off the rifle and the pistol and this other gear. So it's less for me when I want to leave for real out of here. And I'll have the extra 11 pounds, excuse me, the extra 11 pounds of carry weight. I'm just going to let it auto walk. I'm cleaning my glasses. I know there's a shorter way to get up the hill, but this is a nice straightaway, and I can clean my gloriosos. There we go. But yeah, it's a hot day in Virginia like it always is. It's August. You know, the other thing about streaming, especially this time of year, is that basically any time in August in Virginia, like August through September, uh, from like 3 to let's say 8 or 9 p.m., a lot of times earlier in the afternoon, like I said, around 3 to 5, we get massive thunderstorms. Pretty much every day, every other day. And there are massive thunderheads, just like, I had to run up to the, there's like a dollar store down the block from me, and I just wanted to get some, I needed mustard for something I'm making. Anyway, whatever. So I ran up there, and like I said, you could just see, it was like being in the eye of a storm almost, though. Because it was like a completely encircled the area, but I was in blue skies. It's pretty cool. Oh, but I'm just waiting for the thunder. I mean, I do have arrows. Should I try to get more than one? I think I will. It's gonna be hard on the arrows. At least if I can smack one or two quietly. I just started walking. Oh, that was way over. Oh, and it scared him. Did it scare all of them or just him? Just him. Yeah, the fire hardened arrows, really, I've gotten them down pretty well. Trying to shoot him with the regular arrows, I suck. Yeah, that was too short. That's all I ever do. I just end up wrecking my arrows. Let's just, at this range, maybe just aim it right at his stupid face. Okay? Yeah. Oh, well. Oh, I still got one. Alright, let's see if I can hit him with a rock. Do it this old school pizza. Come on. The way we know how to catch targeting. And it bounced right in front of him. Did you see that? Stupid ptarmigan. I hate them. I really kind of do. They're a lot easier to handle with the fire hardened arrows. I'm glad they added that in the game. And usually I'm pretty good with a rock. Like I said, one of those special long dark hills that pops your rock into the air. Alright, we're just gonna shoot straight down. A rope here. Clothing's got a lot better since we managed to make it to Milton. Most importantly, we found the snow pants we were hoping to be here. I think I pretty much had everything else. Maybe I got the thick wool or the capuchin. I don't know. I say capuchin because I don't know how to pronounce it. It's probably not pronounced that way. Meow. Meow. Better than a wolf, right? But if you're new to the immersion run, there are animals are on passive. We are the apex predator on the map, as we should be. In my opinion. And, hey buddy. We are here to hunt and survive, not get chased by one wolf around the map. Because that's silly. What's his name? Mackenzie, Mackie, He looks pretty burly. I'm gonna say 200 pounds, 6 something, right? And one wolf is like, yeah, it's on. Anyway, not the point. Just wanted to let people know. So many harvestables in here. I always say I'm going to get them, and I never do. Maybe on the way back I'll pick them up. Now you hear that clinking. I don't have crampons on, I don't think. I don't think I made them, yeah. Whatever. They'll be helpful. I'll make them before I go to Timberwolf. Just that stamina bar on the right you saw there, that's all they really help. They don't make you go up any faster or anything like that. They literally just give you a bit more climbing time. If you don't want to, maybe on a big climb, you got enough fatigue, you don't want to stop and rest, you can get all the way to the top. That's it, folks. We can start picking up stuff again. We're out. We're going to look in the cave. I don't know. I've been here a little over a week. I don't remember there being a ton of coal that spawned in when I came here, though, so maybe there are a couple pieces that we're thinking should have been spawned in. Maybe they'll be there now. I always tell people, look, listen, walk into an area where you usually... This game is so funny because it's already hard enough, but, like, if you walk into an area and you're like, man, oh, there's saplings, could be that the RNG, that's just not where the saplings are this time. It could be you show up 20 days later and oh look, saplings. Sorry about that. Let me get a drink here. There. Hopefully that helps. I'm gonna grab a couple cat. I have a decent. I got some food. Let's grab a couple of cattails though, in case we get blizzarded or something along the way. Weather changes sometimes when you're switching regions. And like I said, I'm doing pretty good. Oh, those pies stacked. That's why. I'm just dumb. Okay. That's why my weight was off too. I mean, it's not by much, but when you're calculating down to like the ounce. That's important. That's plenty. Yeah, that'll get me. And I'm not really expecting anything. We got decent weather. It's probably not that cold in here. 22, -5 wind chill. We're rocking a nice 68 degrees, personally. And feels like 68. Nice. That's pretty warm. But again, it's not a very cold day. And you're like, what? Listen, comparatively, in long dark, this is a nice day. It's kind of warm and fuzzy outside. Alright, to Milton, to Mystery, we go. Okay, what's going on in here? That's what I was hoping for. Yeah, let's grab up
drop any of this gear.
most of it. Actually. And again, that'll do me more good in Mystery than it will here. I'm just like, honestly, once we leave Mountain Town this time, it's going to be probably a month, 2 months. more coal, yeah, so some of it did spawn in. That's good. Anyway, it could be a couple months before we end up back here to get anything that I leave behind. So... I don't leave anything in there too important other than for what I need to. Yeah, see, yeah. It was only a week, and again, I thought this coal should have been spawned in when I was here the first time. Anyway, but that's why you got to double check. Alrighty. I was hoping for one more. Just kicking it around somewhere. Anyway, we'll pop out here. We'll take a quick look in trappers. I don't know if I've left anything there. But we'll see. We'll see. What did we leave on you? Yeah, we'll take that. Why not? Okay, this is the other room where there might... There we go. Yeah, see, 1, 2, 3. I mean, it's almost like the cave is respawned at this point. Look, there's a couple of them sitting in the fire pit. That's cool. I don't think I've ever seen that before. And when I say that, it's not. It doesn't mean that it's not that it doesn't happen. It just means that I haven't seen it before. Yeah, I've used that fire. So, I'm a little more confident about that one. Let's turn this off. Save a bit of fuel. Get out the dope. My throat is so scratchy right now. It's making me nuts. Ow. Come on, bear.
It's getting kind of heavy.
Alright, so foggy here. Not too dramatic of a change. But yeah, we got plenty of coal here. That'll be good. Because when I get back, I don't know if I'm going to do... So, in this series, my main focus is going to be building, right? Building and trades. I want to try to get the trader all the way up in his happiness bar or whatever. Make him my buddy. So I can get all the good trades. And probably going to do the trader tales, which I've never done before. Well, normally I would save something like that with one of my Super Astro characters. But anyway, you can get it done with this one. It'll be a little more fun too, and it'll give me something to do because I want this to be a pretty long playthrough. Might as well grab whatever we left behind. Okay, so I did leave some stuff. Oh, a leather jacket. Nice. Oh, I bet I found the military coat here. That's probably what it was. Right. I don't need any of this stuff here. Probably already looted everything. Gun kit. Yeah, it was fun going through the houses going back through the houses in Milton. I might leave that here though.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Believe me, Astrid. You are definitely carrying a lot right now. Wonder why I left that fuel. That's weird. I wouldn't normally do that. Maybe my pockets were just so full. Oh, there's a rifle. Are you kidding me? Oh, I want to get... How did I miss that the last time I was here? Did I not really? I don't know. I must have been in a hurry, obviously. Jeez. This place is loaded. Or maybe I was just like, all this stuff's too heavy. There's no way I saw the rifle. There's no way. I gotta go back and watch the episode. Oh, I just checked. We're streaming. Yay! I don't know how many people are gonna watch this though, because episode 11's been out. Like, this is like the third episode 11 in a week. I don't know. People are like, what? What's happening? This guy needs to stop 11 and get to 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's from the deep lore. It's the old magic. Alright, our pockets are stuffed. We're moving alright. I really would like to get some venison or rabbit pie going. It's going to be a slow walk. Oh, you know what I could do, though? Not here, not now. So, what I like to do, like if there's a region close by that I know that I can get back and forth to pretty well, where there's a moose spawn, if I happen to find a regular rifle, or even a variant that, you know, like Barb's rifle, it would be fine just leaving it in coastal highway. It's heavy. That's kind of like the long-term living spot these days anyway. That's where I'm going to be doing most of my stuff now. The original, I'm going to be building everything as much as I can. Series, unfortunately, fell apart because I decided to make my main base in Pleasant Valley. And on the console, I don't know if it happens on PC, I don't know. On the console, though, for sure, it is... I crash pretty much every time I try to leave a building. And I can save, you know, before I exit. That's just annoying. You know what I mean? I don't want to have to, like, save, game crash. And especially, like, trying to stream that? Yeah, that's crazy, you know? That's asking, like, way too much. Because if the game crashes, the stream is over. So I'm like, hey guys, we're gonna go look at this cool place I built. Isn't it awesome? Let's go outside and do normal things like hunt, scavenge, and get some more wood, you know, to build more objects, furniture. I know, we're working on it, Astrid. And it dies. So yeah, no, I can't make that. If I'm gonna stream something, I definitely can't make that an area. I might keep that playthrough alive. I might keep using that for me, for fun, but and I might stream individual episodes because it's a super Astrid. I mean, she's stacked. She's set with everything that she needs, you know. And so it's kind of sad to see her get relegated to the nothing pile, but maybe she'll be back for specific episode. So I'm moving very slow, right? Do you see what's going on here with the snow? This is the worst kind of snow. Besides a blizzard. We're going to get soaked and really quickly. It's almost like rain, you know? I thought about dropping the coal. I might drop the coal at this little hut up here. But that's probably what I'm going to do. Just so I can get a little faster. This is going to take forever. I just sewed all these clothes. Rather not do that all over again. Well, one of the other things I did while I had some time to kill in Milton, so basically, I had searched around for parts, didn't really find anything, found the scrap metal. I got hit by a blizzard, I ducked into a house, and tore up all the curtains. Got 22 cloth. So yeah, tore up all the curtains while I was killing time, took a nap, and then dropped some loot off and started the episode. You guys didn't really miss too much, like I said. And again, today it's actually streaming, so yay! I feel like once I get like sort of like past 20 minutes in, I think it's gonna be okay. But you never know. Hey, Mrs. Ray, how you doing? I'm well, thank you for asking. Doing good. I had a busy morning. Lots of junk going on recently. I had to go to the DMV, which is always fun. Unfortunately, I got to go back tomorrow. Because user error. I didn't really know what I needed to have with me. But they were nice. They gave me all the paperwork and everything I could fill out at home. Tonight before, and then just go in the morning. But yeah, I'm excited. It's streaming. Yay! Couldn't try to stream twice on Tuesday, and the stream died twice. So I was saying earlier, it's like these periods of time. It seems like it happens every now and then since I've been living in my townhouse. Where it's like every now and then it'll just be a couple days, a week or two for some reason. It's not. I can watch. Like I'm watching Netflix and YouTube, but I think I'm gonna grab these mushrooms. Actually, they will weigh a lot less than this coal. But yeah, every now and then it just kills it. And then I was like, well, when I get in the mood to do this and actually, go out there and do it, talk to the wild, I'm in a vibe. So then I tried to do Minecraft, and it happens a lot in the Long Dark. So I was wondering if maybe it was a Long Dark thing. I think the stream made it 15-20 minutes, and then it was dead too. I'm just gonna check my coal on the ground here. We'll keep like 2 pieces. There we go. We're practically running now. I mean, we can't run, but we're practically running. Walking through this awful snow. You're doing good? Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Yeah, I was just talking about, it's August in Virginia. Energy bill, it just goes crazy this time of year, so I need a little extra airflow. This room gets pretty warm. Although it's actually one of the better rooms. This is on the back side of the townhouse, and like the way the sun goes, it's more like the front of the house kind of gets it all day. Yeah, I'm glad I dropped that coal off. That was going to take another 20 minutes just to get to the the camp office. Lord. Oh, y'all, it just told me the interwebs are acting up. Listen, I don't always get to say goodbye when it dies, so I love you guys. You're amazing. Thanks for liking, subscribing, and doing the things just in case. I'm not saying goodbye. Could just be a temporary blip, right? But really, you guys, you're amazing. Thank you so much. Mrs. Wright, thank you so much. Just in case this crashes. Holy crap, that was scary. However, that's good because he probably won't. Maybe I can get back before he kills the bunnies. I could use those probably the next day or two. But basically, I'm trying to get wires and fuses to possibly start the box in Mountain Town. And I'm here to drop off some weight, so I have even more carry weight when Moose Hide's ready to go. And we still got about 6.5 days until it's ready, so. When we get up here on the porch, I'll show you how wet we are. I'm pretty sure we're probably pretty soaked at this point. Not great for the gear. Anyway, I watched a little LMG the other night. I watched for like 45 minutes or so, and then I just fell asleep. I was so tired. It was a good stream, nothing against that. I was just exhausted. We got all kinds of junk. Anything for workshop. A couple pieces of rabbit, anything back here. Food, I feel like, is going to be a little sketch here. That's why I'm glad those bunnies are there. And I just picked up a snare. Shoot, I should have put it down. Might kill a wolf, though. Might have to go. I'd rather have a deer, though.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
No kidding. Give it up to Astrid, y'all. Give it up to Astrid. She did an amazing job this time. All the bear hides ready. Plenty of guts going. Nice. We'll fix you soon. Ooh, that's in terrible shape. There's a few things we can do while we're here.
Let's sing a lot, because I love horses.
I was really hoping there was like a steak laying around. There's not. So we're going to rely on this right here. Do I have a can opener? Maybe. Yep. Alright. Yeah, let's eat some condensed milk. Everybody's favorite dinner. I'm sure it won't destroy my stomach. Poor Astrid. Oh, it was bonk. Every now and then, even if it's in good condition, you will occasionally get food that just doesn't give you hardly any calories for some reason. I don't know. What time of day is it? It's getting pretty late. I'm pretty tired. Alright, let's get this stuff while I can still see out of my pockets. So this is probably full, right? Yeah. Okay, so here's where we're tossing junk. Some junk. Ugh, why do I keep picking these things up? Nice, got a couple cookbooks to read. I don't know if I have room for all this. Yoink. That's pretty heavy. Yoink. So is that. Yoink. Okay, yeah. What else? What else am I goofily carrying? Oh, we got this stuff here. That. Use that. Okay. And we managed to get a couple of little goodies on the way. I'll need to grab those mini kits again before I leave. Oh, I know. I'm like, there's something really heavy. I don't really understand. It's the spare rifle. It's awesome. Not in bad shape either.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Yes, eventually. There you go. How about that? Actually, I think because I got just enough time, let's read. I can shoot for another hour. I don't think I'm going to make it, though. Yeah, that's all. Give the old try. Oh, weather's going terribly. Oh, let's see if I can grab just a bit more food. Oh, must be on the ground. All right. Sure. We don't have a ton. We'll be eating pork and beans tonight. I'd rather be cooking them, though. There we go. Granola bar. That's worth the risk, I suppose. You can drink some tea for calories. Have I read this? That's good. Oh.
Looks like this has been here a while.
A long while, unfortunately. Okay. Not you. Who left all this broth laying around here? Well, we're good for tonight anyway. I'm gonna throw this broth on the porch. And see if it's really a blizzard or if it's just windy. It's a blizzard. Alright, let's take Astrid. And let her get some sleep. Don't worry about a little bit of survival tomorrow. Would probably do as good. We got the guts. We'll make a few snares, I think, and then see if I can find a deer. Oh. Luckily, someone has decided to share their music with me. Isn't that noble? I never really understood that. Like, you're in a. I mean, we're in the burbs, right? We're in townhomes, right? Like, who do you think is running out just like, oh my god, I can't believe it? I mean, they live here. They know. Like, I know them. Already know who it is. They're single. They have roommates. That's cool. Well, I don't care. That's not the point. But, like, there's no young people, like, you know what I mean? Nobody's being like, woo, I can't believe it. Oh my god, that's so hot. Whatever. Oh boy. Alright. Oh, I need to drop some more crap on the ground, that's for sure. Just kind of want to see what the weather was like. Alright, we'll run inside with all these sticks on the ground. Hopefully it will kill just enough time to get it just past sunrise, and we'll read the book. Let me get rid of this rifle book first, and then I'll grab one of the cookbooks and tote around with me. Try to kill those while we're here. That'll help me get to level 5, especially 2 of them. Oh, you know what? We can make a few snares too. That's what we'll do. Well, that'll help. I just know it's been long enough to do it. Oh, I had one on me. Guess we'll keep that on us for a minute. I don't know. Could save me some weight though. Yeah, I'll drop that before we go. I want to see how much down I have sitting around here too. Oh, that's what we. Let's see if I actually even have any of this stuff here. Just get this on for a second. Oh, there's a bullet. All right. Do we have wires and fuses? Not in that drawer. Same drawer. There we go. All right. So I have enough wires. I just don't have the fuses, I don't think. Oh, I'm missing one fuse. I need one more fuse. I think it might be worth looking around mystery. God, I got a lot of books. Right? Oh my god. Look at all those small arms books. That's crazy. And another cookbook. What? Alright. Maybe we'll do some reading while we're here too. We got time to kill. Well, the name of the episode is Killing Time in Mountain Town. I mean, alright. We're in mystery, but we're gonna get back there. Come on, it's got to be like any second now. There we go. This is a 4-hour book? Yeah, it's done. Perfect. Let me see a little bit. Good news. Because I did have some flour here. What kind of shape is it? It's not in terrible shape. Alright, cool. Hey, are you a lightweight jerry can? Yes. Love lightweight jerry cans. Let's grab one of these and just fuel up real quick with whatever it's got in it. That's better. Alright. Throw some junk in the junk drawer. Although this one's almost full now too. Wait, let's at least he's on me right now. Okay, what else? What else? What else? This is almost good too. Yeah, we got the tools. Obviously, could use some storage here. That would be fantastic. Oh, 12 pieces. Great. That's awesome. That's good. Okay. Yeah, let me see. Let me see. I was going to say, I don't know if I have any reclaimed wood just laying around. Oh, good. We got enough maples, I think, for the Travoy. Just don't know if I have a deer skin though. Alright, let's lose. Alright, let's grab use. Let's get one more. For sure. let's go ahead and just crack these. Alright, good pizza. How much for the table? 38 minutes. Alright, let's make a couple. Can you use tools to make them? I don't think. I'm gonna give it a shot here. Oh, yeah. Look, we're not gonna have as many. It's the loot table is base stalker. Oh, we get the music back. Yay! Thank goodness. It's base stalker. Do I still need gloves? No. That's good. That's worse than I'm gonna keep. Let's see how many we get with these 4 snares, and I don't want to get too many rabbits. It's kind of annoying. We're still up there and wait. Oh yeah, we're gonna drop this. Oop. Boy, oh boy. You know, I'm just gonna stick them in. Well, this usually is a food drawer, but I don't have a lot of food here. Let's try to get our weight down as much as possible. That'll work. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna throw some snares down, look for a deer, and then oof. Well, there are a couple places I haven't been. One place might actually have fuses, so we'll see. I haven't been to the Broken Tower, I don't think. So maybe we'll try there. Risky candy bar, but not too risky. Not as risky as some of the ones in my pocket. So the wolf's going to be over there, possibly harassing those rabbits. I'm going to go see if there's any bunnies down here. In this little, I don't know, little depression, little valley. My preferred rabbit hunting spot. Now this is closer, obviously, to the office, so you can kind of run up and check. But it's really, when there's a wolf out there, it just ends up killing all the rabbits anyway. So then I need to kill the wolf, and I need to kill the wolf. That's going to bother me too, because I'd rather get a deer. I can do more with a deer. And I think I need a deer skin anyway for the travois. I could always leave one of the deer carcasses laying around in Mystery. I tend to leave them though because they're good feather farms. We could get one, like maybe up by the dam, if it's not working out. I see bum bones. We're in shape. We're in good shape. So go to my favorite hunting spot. It always works. Always catches rabbits. I'll show you guys where it is. And basically, you just kind of look around on the map and try to figure out where even if it's just one bunny that runs around. I like to stick them in these little bits of grass. It's really just for immersion, I suppose. Alright, cool. Hopefully that does me some good. No deer down here, though. Broken tower, broken tower. What's the best way to the broken tower? Is it over this way? I hardly ever go there, you guys. But it's more toward, I think it's more towards this way, yeah. Alright. We'll run back here, we'll see if there's anything interesting going on. Like I said, we can go down by the pond maybe and get a deer. I'd like to get one closer to the base, though. Again, we're going to be doing a lot of trading with the trader. We can use those as harvestables. I'd rather use those than mushrooms or rose hips. What is a sapling in this? Not really animal activity back here. You can have wolves, you can have deer, you can have bunnies. Pretty much the gambit. The bear is closer to trappers or the unnamed pond. The wolves do be back here. They like it. Two. Wasn't expecting that. How are we doing? We should be pretty good on weight because we got rid of the rifle. I mean the pistol and all that. We'll load up. There. And we still got a couple arrow shots. Got a decent amount of books for the rifle. It'd probably be better to try to get arrow shots, but we'll see. It's a little more risky. I could just, I don't know. If I see a deer, I might just, at least one closer to the base, I might just whack it with the rifle. So there's Broken Tower. Yeah, I think I want to go back. Yeah, this will be fine. Did I get the mushrooms off of here? I have not. Probably haven't got those acorns either. That's okay. I'd rather... I was going to say there's a wolf. I could shoot him and get me some, at least get some meat nearby. Maybe if it will lose, I'll fling an arrow at him. I don't know. I'd much rather have a deer, but I just need some food right now. Straight up. This isn't too far from my base. I don't want to sit here killing a wolf today. That wasn't the plan. Ugh. Bull. I find that hard to believe. Whatever. Alright. It's like he heard the arrow coming and ran. What? What? Anyway, I was hoping there was a nice little bit of coal right here. Let's grab that. So there's the railing. We're going to run up there. Hopefully we get like one more fuse. And I don't have to... I mean, there's a good chance, you know, I missed something in the dam. There are lots of places to look around in Mystery. Hello, sir or man. I don't know what money. I mean, hopefully you get lucky here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. How's this work? I'm trying to get to like a sign. Oh my god, really? Enjoy the bass beat, y'all. It's not even. Listen to me. I'm old, but I'm not that old. Okay. If it was Friday night or Saturday night, I'd be like, go for it. Right? I wouldn't even care if it was like 10 o'clock at night, 11 o'clock. I get it. Right? It's Thursday. No one like people coming home from work and having dinner. Where do you think the party's at? Right, so is this my way up? I think it is. So can I go to... That's kind of a drop. That's kind of a drop. Alright, we'll go the long way. Nope. Nope. Alright. What about through here? Can I get around the railing? There's no way. Can I? Oh, I can. Yeah, alright. Alright, come on, be a fuse, be a fuse. If not, I guess we'll, since we're back here, we'll check the blue trailers again. You never know what I left behind. We got some fuel in the lantern, we can turn the lantern on. There's no guarantee I use the lantern. Which is, I would recommend at any time, you know. You're going to absolutely find more than if you just dig around, even in the best daylight. You know, we're not mapping right now, but that might be something that happens at some point. But it is kind of cool. The only other significant spot on this map I haven't really been to, I don't think, is the area above the double rope climb, which you can get to without doing the rope climb. So there's a cave up there. There's a lot of saplings, bunnies. It's a good hunting area. I would be pretty shocked if there was a fuse in a cave. I will say this, you know, you play a lot of games, like let's say you play Fallout, you know, games, you play any kind of, you know, games, generally speaking, where you search in cabinets and, you know, you're looking for loot. But this is a good example. Skyrim as well, you know, any of the Elder Scrolls games. But there's no way I really need to make some fire hardened arrows. But you'll open a drawer like in a house and there'll be like a plasma weapon or, you know, stuff that just doesn't really make sense. Like if you were in a garage, you'd expect to find antifreeze, which is in the game. You might expect to find coolant, which is in the game. But you can really find just the most random stuff. Look at these guys. Why won't they sit still? They're freaking out. Alright, you guys. Oh, yeah. Ready to see me miss? Yep, overshot. Oh, and the arrow's acting up. It'll probably break then. Come on, give pizza a break. Alright, so lower. And that overshot it. Okay. We go to the rock. Do we have any special snow hills in our way? Yep. Okay. It's real laggy too for some reason. But anyway, we might do some fire hardened arrows while we're here. Okay, sure. Yep. That's up at the top of the double rope climb.
This'll come in handy.
Eh. Alright. Yeah, this is a glitch that used to happen a lot. It seems like it just worked itself out, but especially here in Mystery Lake, it would get really weird, like if you looked in a particular direction.
I think I can use this.
Not right now, but good to know. Tell you what I might do. I might just make a little fire right here. I don't plan to be up here very often, and yeah, no, it's yeah, feather farm great, but let me clean this deer up, have some dinner, and get the deer skin I need. Not looking like any fuses laying around though, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Alright. Yeah, I got plenty of firewood for a quick fire. We can thaw this guy out a little bit. Like I said, have some food. Yeah, I'm missing an arrow. Did one go further? Okay. Anyway, yeah. Let's cook some deer and get... Mainly I want that deer skin. I don't really know how... Yeah, this is probably a good spot. Oh. As soon as I lit that torch, the wind picked up. This game. I'd like to thaw it out so it does a little less damage to my knife. We'll see. Now get things nice and warm. We'll get dry. Let's make a little water, just in case. We're here for a minute. Oh, we're in a blizzard. Well, we're in pretty big trouble, actually. Well, that's annoying. I want my pan back. Only 71%. That is so frustrating. Yeah, unfortunately, like, we're kind of up here on the top. I told you, this game is so stupid sometimes. How about predictable, okay?
Come on, little fire. Perfect.
Alright, we're going to tuck back in here and hide for a bit. You can see we're windproof. Fire's pretty windproof. If it changes and comes at me from this direction, I might be in trouble. Alright, let's start with the water. We don't want to get thirsty. Oh man. Alright, well let's have, you guys, what do you think? Let's have some tomato soup, right? Sounds like a plan. What do you think? Pork and beans, they're kind of the most useless food in the game, right? I don't play with scurvy. I just think it's kind of silly. There's literally no need for it in this game, even on Amloper. I mean, maybe like, you know, there's 10,000 day players. Yeah. Nice can of pork and beans. You guys like pork and beans? I love pork and beans. Well, you know, I don't like make them very often or anything. I can't even remember the last time. But definitely it was fun when I was a kid. We're nice and warm. We got some food in us. I think I ate a couple cattails. I mean, we might be good. Where we're at. Pretty well sheltered. So let's, oh, I didn't grab a book. Dang it. I was like, yeah, we'll read a cookbook. Oh, nope, guess not. I'll tell you what, we'll make a few teas, right? Alright, so wind change direction. Doesn't really affect me yet. We still got a warmth buff, so I guess we'll get moving. I haven't really dealt with too many blizzards in this back area, so try to get out of the wind. I mean, honestly, if we're not in the wind, we're not even taking cold damage, which is good. This is the part where I think it might get a little sketch. I'm just going to try to hug this wall as long as possible. And then should open up soon. Yeah, here's the sign. Hey, you don't happen to have anything that's going to help me right now, do you? That'd be great. How about your backpack? And then I think we go down this way, right? And if I can get kind of on this road. I'm kind of afraid to go this way. I think it... No. No, yeah, I think this is going to work. So clothing-wise, I'm not in too bad a shape. Truly. The biggest problem is going to be... getting pretty wet. The leather cap is not very waterproof. But I think if... I'm hoping. If I can stay on this path, it should get me up to where, like, the blue trailers are. It just got worse, I think. It's really... I have found that it's better to look closer to the ground, which is in looking up to regain kind of like your positioning. It doesn't always work because sometimes you're really looking for a landmark like really hard in a blizzard. You really want to be scanning. Probably you should just, in that situation, keep looking around. But if you're on a path, road, you know, if you're or in an area that you know a little bit better, I found that visually it helps to just kind of point just even a little bit more towards the ground. Okay. Well, this is the point where I'm a little concerned. Because the road becomes... There they are. There they are. There they are. I was hoping. At least the trailers be visible. Alright. We're going to pop in, and while we're here, I mean, I might as well, right? We're going to look around for a fuse. That was okay. And listen, there you go. Map knowledge, y'all. I preach it in every single video, I think. Or I at least try to. It is a definite game changer. I'll take those. If you can navigate in, like, just, and we lucked out because we had a road. But there's, like, Mystery Lake, I'm not afraid of a blizzard anywhere. Alright, let's keep hitting the trailers. I'm pretty sure I cleaned these out. Obviously, I left a few things. Hopefully, I left a fuse. I feel pretty confident, though. There's probably one laying around the dam. I think there's a good chance. And you guys, I'm not even sure if I checked the other trailer by the dam. I mean, I usually do, but sometimes I do forget. Unless I'm making arrows and I'm looking for scrap metal. And we're just using arrows so far that we've found, I think. I made him. Maybe made him. Any goodies? Oh, right there.
Probably useful.
Yes, that's very useful. Any loose calories we can get our hands on. Is that a... What is this? Y'all see that? Is it a cup? Oh, it's a cup. Look at this. It's a floating grape soda. Oh, yeah. Ooh.
Probably useful.
Oh, it's so heavy, though. Did I not search? I mean, I've been in here, obviously. You know, these guys are empty. I swear, you gotta double check everything in this game, you guys. Double check everything. Like pizza. Get a load of... Listen, if you're 500 days in it, 1,000 days in it, it kind of ends up being worth it, doesn't it? Oh, it's gonna be so heavy, bro. All right, I'm gonna move it.
Kind of heavy.
I'm gonna move it to my favorite trailer. I don't think I'm gonna carry it with me though. Although because it's pretty full, I think I'm gonna top off my my lantern. You have a favorite blue trailer? Of course I do. Don't we all? Some of my favorite blue trailers is the one we're about to go to. Sometimes there's a moose nearby where you can hunt. Oh, it stopped. Oh, even better. I like this blue trailer. Well, maybe we'll keep it on us, and we'll take it to the other camp then, since I don't have to worry about the blizzard so much. Searched. Yep. We don't need tenders, so. All right, let's make one quick look in here just to, you know, ascertain whether there's a fuse laying around. I'm really, here's, yeah, you don't even know. I'm kicking myself in the back of my head because I'm like, I can't believe I didn't bring a book. It would give me so much more to do. Right, we got a lot of floating stuff in this trailers. It's weird. And it's loot that I missed, so I left that on purpose, obviously. You guys collect paint? Like if I was going to Hush River, I would want multiple paint cans. I'll probably take multiple paint cans when I really go after Sundered Pass. Well, they're great for marking trails, directions, at least letting you know where you've been. If it's clear enough day, you know, you can leave a map marker. I mean, I guess it doesn't it? I don't know. Sometimes it'll help you find what you need. You can always use it for its intended purposes. I could mark all of these cleared now, I suppose. Let's head up towards the dam. Occasionally you will get a blizzard on top of a blizzard. Remember, the weather is Walker.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
So everything's getting colder over the next 50 days. I think total is 10 degrees. Sorry, there's a bit of sand or grit in one of my right joystick. Usually it doesn't do anything. It's just kind of rolling around in there, I suppose. And then occasionally it just lodges just in the right way that I can't turn right, left, up, down, whatever. Pizza's not snorting lines. I just want to say that because I watched one of my old videos and I was like, shh. It's like, whoa, pizza. Don't do drugs, kids. Especially, well, you know. Speed is bad. It's not feeling like a blizzard on top of a blizzard. But I don't think it's going to give me a lovely weather day. Which way am I best likely to go back? I'm going to throw the fuel in this train car. It might go second blizzard. Which is fine. We can follow the rail tracks to the bridge and get to the train cars. I mean the trailers. Alright. Let's put you down because you're slowing me down. Let's see how much fuel this gives me. More than enough. Come on now. So we'll drop that too. This one. Not a lot of fuel, but hopefully we're doing okay where we're going. Alright, let's go see. I didn't see any moose marks. I don't think there's a moose and mystery on this map. Again, always double check though. You never know. But if he was in this area, he'd be back in there. Let's see, time of day. Yeah, so we'll just get set up here for tonight. Right now the wind's blowing in a pretty good direction if I want to make some water. I could go harass the ptarmigan, I suppose, but you guys. My luck is not going well with the ptarmigan in this playthrough. Well, it could be a wolf up by the trailers. I might go for it. If it's around. A few acorns if I needed them. I'm gonna run down here and see if the ptarmigan are hanging out down here. Ooh, there is a deer skin. You know, I might just take this skin. I might just clean them as is in the cold and deal with it. Let's wreck the knife and just do what we gotta do. It's only an hour with... Oh, I do hear the ptarmigan. Come on, no blizzard, no blizzard, no blizzard, no blizzard, no blizzard, no blizzard, no blizzard. Fog. Give me fog, give me fog, give me fog.
The sun is setting. It's gonna get a lot colder
Super
soon.
windy. It's hard to see. Let's put this away. Oh. Wrong game, pizza. They're so hard to see. There they are. I think. Yeah, okay, they're right here. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Is he running? They don't know what to do. They're both... Oh, dang it, pizza! What are you doing? I'm playing the wrong video game, you guys. There he is. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. We're gonna aim low. Hope for the best. Missed. Back to rocks. You know how this goes. Okay. Hey, get out of here. Get out of here. This is better this way. Is a wolf getting my ptarmigan? Is that a rabbit? What's going on over there? Hey, what happened to my weird arrow? Might be a question for the morning. Holy crap. What's going on right here? Oh, it's a stupid cairn. Yeah, I don't know. There's an arrow somewhere out here.